Top local story this morning is the Washington Bridge. It's been our top local story for about
Every
7
day.
weeks now, right? Rhode Island's congressional leaders want the state to come up with a plan so they can work on securing some federal funding.
This comes as federal investigators are seeking documents and records related to the bridge, which has been closed now for 7 weeks.
Joe Cortez live in studio right now with much more. Good morning, Joe.
Good morning, Kate and Patrick. Late Friday, Governor McKee's press secretary said federal investigators are seeking documents and records related to the Washington Bridge from the Department of Rhode Island Transportation. Now, from there, they're going to look into how money was spent leading up to the closure. McKee's press secretary said this is not unexpected, and the governor is welcoming in the review. The letter from the Assistant U.S. Attorney Bethany Wong says federal prosecutors are looking at whether false claims were submitted. McKee looks to be shifting his approach, announcing that he'll be meeting with the engineers doing the work to get briefed on the situation directly from them. Now, yesterday, Senator Jack Reed and Congressman Seth Magaziner were both down in Narragansett. They said that the investigation is appropriate, and they're asking the state to come up with a plan and work on securing more funding.
Well, first of all, we're very lucky. We passed the bipartisan infrastructure bill, which provides significant resources for grants. And this is one of those situations that I think would be very high up on the list.
Congressman Magaziner and Senator Reed both say that they have been in contact with Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg. Senator Reed serves on the committee that authorizes transportation spending, and he tells us that they've been laying the groundwork to secure as much federal funding as possible. That's the latest for now. Live in studio, Joe Cortez, 12 News.
So there it is, day 49 since the start of the bridge breakdown situation in Providence. Today marking 7 weeks since the closure of the westbound side of the Washington Bridge. Late Friday, we learned federal investigators now getting involved. They'll be reviewing whether federal money was misspent.
Something the Rhode Island congressional delegation says is necessary. 12 News reporter Joe Cortez joins us now live in studio with that reaction. Joe.
Good morning, Kate and Patrick. Federal money accounts for a significant portion of Rhode Island's spending on transportation maintenance. The letter that was sent to the governor from U.S. Attorney Bethany Wong says federal prosecutors will look into whether or not false claims were submitted. The governor says the letter was not unexpected. Now, yesterday, 12 News caught up with Senator Jack Reed and Congressman Seth Magaziner down in Narragansett. Both lawmakers have been in contact with U.S. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg. Senator Reed serves on the committee that authorizes transportation spending. He tells us that they've been laying down the groundwork to secure as much federal funding as possible, especially with the new bipartisan infrastructure bill that just passed. Now, Congressman Magaziner is in favor of the independent review and is encouraging everyone at the state level to comply.
I think it's appropriate. It's a appropriate thing for there to be an independent review of what happened, how the bridge got to the state that it was in, and who, if anyone, needs to be held accountable.
As for the future of the bridge and whether it will need a repair or replaced, RINOT Director Peter Alviti says he doesn't expect to have a final recommendation until late February or early March. Reporting live in studio, Joe Cortez, 12 News.